Hi. So today's episode is actually part 4, and this is how to mix your nutrients for your hydroponic garden. I know it's snow and it's spring, it's winter, but if you want to do this, this is the way to go to start to prepare for this. So let's go. Hi, this is me again. I just want to show you how I plant in the hydroponic system in the PVC return pipe. I already finished planting everything, but I kept one plant to show you what I'm doing. This is the net cup that I planted in. This is a 3-inch net cup. The first time when I did it, when I planted, I put this rock wool with the plant inside, and it was on top like that. So it couldn't reach the water. So I did something innovative here, and I took a string from my mop and used it as a wicking system to get the water up to the plant. It worked. It worked. I harvested all those plants, but I found that it took a while before the root system developed to grow down through the net cup to get into the water and for the plants to grow better. So I came up with another idea. So same as I did with the tower garden, I did the same thing here. So I cut this part off. Okay, so I took off that. I don't need the string anymore. And I just have the net cup now with a hole at the bottom. So this plant, as you can see, it has roots growing. But I left it a while. I was supposed to do the video and it's just overgrown, and I don't think I should plant it like that. So so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just open it a bit, open the rock wool, gently take the plant out, put it in like that, so that the roots is at the bottom. Then I will insert the plant. I don't recommend this actually, but I did it a few times before, so and it worked well. So this way I send it down so it would reach the water, and the root is here, so the root would reach the water. Now when you're planting in the hydroponic system, you don't want green algae to grow. So what we do is we put these rock pods there. Okay, so that will keep the plant up. And as you can see, the plant is here, the root system is at the bottom. And then now I'm just going to put it into my hydroponic system. All I do is I take it and I put it in, and that's it. And as you can see, it's reaching the water, so it will grow very fast. So that's it. That's how you plant at the hydroponic system. Thank you. Hi again. Just wanted to add this on to the previous video. So now I'm going to show you how I do the nutrients for my hydroponic system. My hydroponic system, my container that I have, it's a 20 gallons also. So so it's too small. So I have another reservoir where I mix it, and then I just fill the reservoir periodically whenever it needs. So I have to always mix it in the container, in this container. So I just want to show you something. These are what I use for my hydroponic system. It's from a company called Optimum. Okay, I will tell you in a later video where I buy these, or I'll put the information on the link. I live in Montreal, so I go to the store and I buy these things. It's a hydroponic store. So you can just Google it, hydroponic store in your area, wherever it is, and I'm sure there is. Some of the companies have actually, instead of 2A and B, they have 3 of them. You know, because when you mix, there's another way you could mix it where you could use solids into water, and the third mixture is Epsom salt. So I don't know, the way I do it, I buy the liquid is simple because I'm just a hobby guy with a small system. But if you're a commercial farmer, that you use the solids, you mix your own. So here's what I have. If you see, there's green. This green one is what I used when the plants were growing. This is to grow the plants. Okay, so I used that. And then after, when I started getting tomatoes and peppers and started to grow, then I changed over to this other one, the floral. This one gives you bigger, juicier, tastier fruits. So that's what I do. You do this in the beginning, and you do this in the end. This is not really, this is good for the lettuce, the bok chow, everything. This one is not so good for the bok chow and the Swiss chard and the lettuce and stuff like that, because it's more nutrient for fruits, plants that are bearing fruits. But it works fine. It's no big deal. Plants are plants. It needs nutrients, and it works fine. You know, I'm not commercial farmer where it has to be precise. It works fine. I get my greens to eat, and I'm okay. So now I'm going to show you how I mix this. Alright, so here I am now. I'm going to mix the nutrient in the reservoir. So this reservoir, it's I think it's in front there. It's 102 liters or 27 gallons. So that's what it is. So for 102 liters, I have to put like 200 ml of this one, or 1 cup of B, then A. When we use this nutrient, we have to do it reverse. We have to put B first, then A. So that's what we're going to do. So I was filling this up. We'll shake this. So you have to mix it up, mix the water up. Before you add the other one, before you add the A, just stir the water properly. As you can see, this one, the first one was clear, didn't have a color. This one has a color. I think it's basically just so that you know that it's a different one you're using. That's why they put the color in the water, so that you can differentiate one from the other. So you do that, and then you stir it in. Or you do like what I do. I use the hose. You know, what I do is, if the plants need oxygen in the water, so whenever I'm filling the container, I actually do this so that I can put oxygen at the same time in the water. But it doesn't really matter because in the other reservoir, they're air stones with an air pump to make it work. So to put oxygen into the water. So I'm just going to pull this up. And at the same time, while you're pulling it up, you use it as a way to stir it at the same time. So now this is finished. What I do is I cover it. You don't leave it open, because if you leave it open, the sunlight will grow green algae in it, and you don't want green algae, so you cover it. So whenever I come in the afternoon, my main reservoir needs maybe 2, 3, or 4 buckets, 4 water cans of water or buckets of water. I just take from here and I add it to that, because you have to always keep that at a good level so that it could water the plants at least for 4 minutes. For my system, that reservoir is very small, but it was an experiment this year, and next year, God's willing, I'm going to put a 55-gallon into the ground. I'll dig a big hole, bury that reservoir in there, and then I'll have another 55-gallon overground where I will do all my mixtures and just keep putting in. So this way, if I want to take off for a week in the summer, I'll be fine. You know, I will make a system where I can go away, and with the 2 reservoirs, which will be about 110 gallons in all, I can go away for a while. So that's it for now. Please, like I said, subscribe, like, share, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to give me some comments if you have a better way of doing it. And I thank you again. Thank you very much.